I was just found out that the Pope is a Sox fan. I don't know if most people knew that, but he's a Sox fan because he's originally from the South Side. And I was just this is nothing official, but I was just wondering. Now, is there any chance that maybe we can get some of these Cub fans excommunicated? You see how that would work? Nothing official, understood, but I think that it wouldn't be a bad idea because some of these guys, they run around with W's on the front of the cars. They wear these obnoxious shirts that say Cubs on it, and it's just a bad group of people, really. So I think that we should look into it. I mean, I do think that the church would probably be able to get over. I mean, we had the Inquisition, we had the Crusades, and we were able to get over that. So I think that maybe doing something with these Sox fans would be of interest. I mean, maybe we could start winning some games, and if we get rid of the Cup people, that would be a move in the right direction, I think. So I didn't want to say anything controversial because I thought maybe if I did that people would get a little bit aggravated with me. So I certainly didn't want to do anything like that. And so talking about something controversial, I was looking at the paper the other day, and you might not believe this, but they've been letting foreign students into our country, a lot of them. And it kind of reminded me of if you have somebody that comes into your house and they decide that they're going to make themselves guests, and in the process of making themselves guests, they're going to ransack your refrigerator, and they're going to wreck the place. And after they've done that, um, they're going to insist that they come back again next week. And this time, of course, they're really going to wreck the joint. So, uh, and I say that because I think that we have these schools like Harvard, Columbia, University of Pennsylvania, Northwestern, Berkeley, all the usual suspects. And what they've done is they pretty much have invited these folks into the household or into the school, and in the process of inviting them into the school, they've felt that it was their right, if not their obligation, to come up with some type of uh, uprising, or where they can scare the heck out of the Jewish students there. I mean, uh, and so they're very upset now because the administration is saying something to the effect, well, if they're going to conduct themselves like that, then maybe we ought to get some stricter guidelines down, and those people that are causing problems, maybe we should get rid of them. Maybe these people that are coming into the country with parole, and there's many of them that came into the country with these new guidelines, these parole guidelines under Biden. And what he did is he just entered an order saying that they could come into the country under parole, and he loosened the standards, and basically, which used to be a very strict standard when you had to come into the country under parole, you'd have to assert that you were subject to some type of persecution, and that your life would be in danger, or you suffer some type of serious harm. But that was pretty much thrown out the window, and now they're trying to bring it back, and a lot of people are complaining about it, and there have been a number of judges have come up and have indicated that you can't do something like that. Although the Supreme Court has just indicated that in fact you can do something like that, and that it's a my thought is that it's our country, and we should have the right to determine who comes into the country and who doesn't come into the country. Uh, and uh, and the argument on the other side is, oh well, we're educating all these people, and they'll go outside of the country, and they'll do some wonderful things for us, um, and this would just expand the American experience throughout the world. But I don't think experience has shown that to be the case. In fact, if anything, it's kind of backfired against us. And we allow these people to come into the country. And when they come into the country, basically they abuse the system, and the, and we are we are allowing them to come into the country. We're allowing them to come into our schools, and as a result, uh, sometimes I think, like with Harvard, I think 25% of the student body is foreign. That means that 25% of American students are kept out of that institution. And it's one thing for Harvard to do that, but then at the same time, they're insisting that the government provide them with funding. And so I don't believe that the government has an obligation to provide them with funding, nor do I think that that it's any great problem allowing more American students to go to our institutions rather than vice versa. And so, like I said, I certainly didn't want to say anything controversial because people might take it the wrong way, but that is the way I look at the current situation as far as students, and I think that the United States should take care of the United States before we decide to take care of other people, and that's my take on it for today.